Primeramente, mis panchico a usteshpa omenewan. Mis saludos y respetos going out to everyone watching my channel. If you're new to the channel and you like what I'm putting out, go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and like to help me with the algorithm. And with that being said, we're going to get right into it. Check this one out. So, when I first got on parole was 2005. I was a teenager. And back in those days, the parole violations were 1 year flat. Up to 1 year flat. The only ones that weren't getting 10, 11, 12 months flat was the drug addicts. With all due respect to the camaradas that are out there, catones. Thankfully, I was never into drugs like that. You know, I used to smoke a lot of meth. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to sit here and be a hypocrite. But at the same time, I was never a tecaton. I was never a heroin addict. And I'm thankful for that because I've seen a lot of people go down. And with all these new drogas too, homie, it's just messing up our people, darn. I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even want to talk about that, homeboy. But check it out. So, you come in, right? Like, you get out, and back then it was like the cops were high. Like, they were just busting anyone, homie. And the parolees, you know, they're the main target. They'll do parole raids. They'll catch you on the streets, gang sweeps. You're up to all kinds of scrutiny. And the cops, they're just going to be on you. No matter what, no matter where you are. If you're in the barrio setup, if you're staying in the barrio setup, they're going to be on you, my boy. They're going to bust you. You're going to be next Monday, homie. Let's say you get busted Friday. By Monday, you're already on the bus on your way back to Wasco State Prison or wherever your respective county of residence goes to. Because there's other receptions. You know, there's Chino. There's Tracy. There's a bunch of receptions to Tehachapi, Delano, but Oxnard, Ventura County goes to Wasco. We don't go anywhere else unless we get busted somewhere else, you know? The whole 805 goes to Wasco. So the 805 consists of 3 counties, from my understanding, you know? It used to be bigger, but the area codes change. So you go in, you get out, you come right back in, and that's what they call the regulars. They're regulars. You know, I always used to see the homies, bro, like getting violated. Like on that Monday alone, you're right there like kicking back and you see a bunch of homies like, damn, fool, they got you too. You get in the buzz, you stay quiet, you get to the destination, and then you're like, damn, bro, like they got you again. Then you hit the buildings, you know, you hit the Wasco buildings, the cell blocks, and you see a bunch of homies from the county. You know, everybody's doing a violation. And of course, you know, there's the guys that got caught up for a term. Violation, new term, whatnot. You know what I mean? But look, this is what makes this story a little bit more complex. And entertaining as well, you know? So my first time I go in, I come back on a violation for something very, very petty. I didn't even leave Wasco. So I did my violation. I forgot exactly how many times I bounced around because I did a gang of violations, bro. But this particular violation, I was in H5. In Delta Yard, they had a little dorm called H5. So in H5, right? There's homies from everywhere, bro. There's homies from everywhere, dog. Orange County, LA, a little bit of Aid. The ones getting busted in Kern County, whatnot, you know, but not that many. But Orange County and LA were deep. And then there's Ventura County, the whole 805. And then the homies from up north, you know, the ones like from Fresno, Tulare County. Fresno comes to Wasco, and then Tulare County might fluctuate from Delano to Wasco. I'm not very sure about that, so please don't quote me. But everybody's there, you know, and I became good friends with one of my friends from Santa Barbara. They call him Lil Weasel. And there was a bunch of homies, Muncie from Golden West, Orange County. There was just a bunch of homies, bro. Everybody's having fun. Everybody's doing their time. There's homies doing violations, whatnot. But damn, I parole. So I get out, right? I hit the streets. I go on the run. 2 weeks later, I get arrested. I wasn't even out the whole 2 weeks, bro. I think I was only out like maybe 13, 14 days. Maybe. If that. You know, but so I get busted, right? And I'm already so prior to that, excuse me, you know, I left. This is a big part. This is a big part of this video. So I get to county, right? I get to county jail. And I was in the same cell with a homie named Loco from South Central Los Angeles, right? He hooked me up, bro. Burritos. You know, he hooked it up, bro. He took care of me for a few days. And then I left. And I went to Wasco, right? So I hit Wasco. I go to H5. I do my violation. I get out. I'm out for those 2 weeks. And I come back for possession of a controlled substance, possession of a firearm, possession of ammunition. And that's what I came back for. They hit me on the violation. And I had a DA referral. I had a dry run for that. Went upstate. But before I go upstate, so you got to remember, first violation, I'm celled up with Local from South Central. So I come back, right? I come back months later after doing one violation. And he's still right there fighting his case, right? So when they give me my paper, I'm like, oh, damn, I think I'm going to the same spot where I was at with the homie Loco. And I was like, I wonder if he's still there, right? So they put me in the same cell with the homie Loco from South Central. And I was like, oh, man, this is crazy, bro. Like, I was just here, you know, months ago. Not even a year ago, just months ago. So anyways, you know, I have a little something from the streets. I'm not going to say how I brought it in and whatnot, but, you know, I break out. He parties. Tu sabes, you know, he has a good time. I shoot a little bit more. And whatever, you know. It is what it is. But then I hit that Monday, homie. I go to Wasco. Long process, dog. If anybody will ever tell you about prison, dog, everybody hates the bus ride in R&R. R&R is where you first go for intake. They assess where you're gonna go, or I don't even know exactly what they do, you know, but they do a gang of paperwork. You're just right there waiting for the paperwork so they could house you. You know what I mean? So I'm right there, and I'm like, I wonder where I'm gonna go, you know, because Wasco's pretty big. There's a gang of buildings. There's a gang of places where you could go, right? Check this one out, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. They put me in the same dorm where I was. The same dorm. H5. All my friends are like, damn, fool, fuck you, fool, don't even talk to me. You said you were gonna write to me. Like, you know, you promise all kinds of stuff and you don't come through, bro. Like, I'm guilty of that, bro, you know? Did I want to come through? Yes, I wanted to come through, but I couldn't because I was on the run. I was only out for like 2 weeks. And you know what? As a man, I'm going to let you know that I was going to write at least 2 homies and I couldn't do it. And I felt bad. I felt like really, really bad because now I'm in the same place. As soon as I walked in, there was this cop named Mark. And he starts talking a gang of crap to me. Talking about I'm so dumb for coming back and woo, you know? And then I go in. And if you ever been to those dorms in Wasco, there's 2 sides. A and B side, right? And there's a bunch of homies just lined up to see who's coming in, to see if they recognize anybody, to see if any of their homeboys are coming in. And everybody's just right there, you know? And as soon as, my boy, they see me walk in, it's only been 3 weeks since I left. It's only been 20-something days since I left. Most of the inmates that were there, most of them were still there, bro. So they see me walk in, bro, I'm like, you don't know that feeling, bro. Like, I was feeling very, very bad, you know, because everybody's laughing, and I'm just like, damn. Like, I'm glad I didn't owe no money. I'm glad I didn't owe no favors like that, you know, no crazy stuff, you know, but I walk in, everybody starts cheering, everybody starts laughing. Oh, that maniac, you came back, eh, shit? And everybody's, you know, you probably didn't even get with no females. Like, you know, everybody starts clowning around. If you've been to prison, you know how it is, you know? And if you haven't, then you could just imagine, you know, a bunch of cholos right there just laughing, you know? Even other races were laughing, but they can't really play with you like that, you know? But like, oh, yo, maniac, and yo, back already? You know, the blacks, you know, and the white boys, whatnot, you know, but that's how it went down, my boy, and I just wanted to share this one with you guys. I'm gonna be making a few more videos, and then I'm gonna do some reactions, and I'm gonna try to get creative. But before I go, I want to let you know I have 7 months left on parole. Once those 7 months are done, we're going to elevate the game right here, baby. We're going to elevate the game, just to let you guys know. We're going to elevate this. Have a good one.